So I've just almost finished eating my Big Mac from McDonald's, and I'm getting harassed by the local fauna here in Bow Desert. I've given them a couple of little bits of beef. There's another one behind me as well. It's a mob attack. Well, I couldn't help myself. I drive past this one quite a fair bit. And for Halloween, these guys dress their little minion characters up. It's really cute. And I'll get some video next time of them without the Halloween costumes. If you're the residents and you see this, top job, guys. Well, just coming into the destination for this mission. We've had a bit of rain over the last couple of weeks, and a lot of it has hit out west here, which is good. And I'm just driving into the first little creek crossing, and there's some water flowing through, which is nice. So I think I'm going to get my feet wet on some of the little creek crossings further up. It's good to see. Yeah, definitely a lot more water than the last time. It's flowing quite well. I've got the mobile tucked into the bum bag because I can't risk losing another phone in such close succession. And I believe the creek is going to be flowing very, very well. Wow, this is quite spectacular to see it in full flight after some decent rain. The water level is way higher than I've ever seen it, and flowing quite speedily. I'm going to have to be careful if I want to cross over to the other side. I'll try and find a spot and leave my phone back at camp. Well, apparently we've got a cracking weekend ahead of us. It's Saturday, so I'm just here for the one night. We had some big rains over the last 3 or 4 days. I wouldn't mind getting over there and having a quick squeeze up on the top of that ridge, and then dropping down over the other side and doing a bit of an explore. Wow, this place never fails to impress, and especially under these conditions. You can see little waterfalls up there where the runoff's coming down through the little gullies. to be very careful where I'm going to cross if I do. What's that little black thing on there? I saw it before. Might be a bit of charred wood. I'm just going to push on down the creek a little bit, see what else I can find before I go setting up camp. We'll go down to the bend and see if I can make a little sneaky spot across. Yeah, crossing the creek is not an option unless I want to get back on the walking trail at the beginning. I'd have to backtrack about a K, I reckon. To find a point to cross over. Whoop. Whoop. Got some mini rapids down there, bubbling away nicely. Well, camp's all set up. I've just got my coconut water there chilling in the stream. Give that a couple of hours and it'll bring it down the temperature. I've got a nice little rock to sit on and enjoy this peace and serenity of a babbling brook. I'm just about to fill up the kettle, boil some water, have a coffee and some cheese and crackers and relish. And enjoy a nice peaceful afternoon. It's just gone 6:30. The sun's slowly setting. I've got my socks and t-shirt airing out there, and the socks drying from the water crossings. Beautiful time of the evening. That lovely relaxing water flow sound. And for tonight's dinner, it's going to be pad thai with clear noodles, pastrami beef optioned up, and also optioned up with some cashews fruity flash. Looking forward to that. And then I'll be jumping in the tent and having a nice little kip. Well, dinner's hydrating or cooking. I'm reusing these bags because they're quite handy. They've got that silver lining on the inside which maintains or retains the heat. So I might as well use these again as many times as I can. My little buddy's getting a little bit hungry. Hey, are you going over there? Not long now. And I just thought I'd take the liberty of setting this thing up tonight, just to keep an eye on me and on camp. Well, the moon's at the 3/4 phase. I don't think the GoPro's going to pick this up too well. But it's a very, very clear night. Not much cloud cover at all. It's quite cool, even though it's 3 weeks out or 2 weeks out from summer. I've got my thermals on and the beanie on, but the breeze has dropped off, which is nice. Spectacular view. Now if I can cross over the creek and get over to the right hand side, it means I won't have to do the water crossing at the beginning and won't get my boots wet. So I'll just mosey on down, see how I go. I can't really make it across here, nor back there. It does get narrower up there, but still not enough of a crossing point. Yeah, if I can't cross here, I'm going to have to duck back around this dead tree, back up into the scrub up there, follow it along the rocks. Alright, let's just do that now. with my coconut water in one hand and the GoPro in the other. Over or under? I think we go under. It's a nice little trough down here. I'd love to see the water level up this high one day. Always keeping my eyes open for potential footprints in the sand, even though I'm not that far away from the trail per se and from the gate that leads into this place. Right, I'll snake my way down the left-hand side there. We've got a beautiful little gully down here with some water flowing through it, ever so slightly. Just trickling down into this quite large rock pool, watering hole. It's got a bit of depth to it. You can see the way it shelves off there. And there's the reason for the fallen tree across the river. A big landslip. A few tons worth of rock and rubble down there, look at that. That's what I've got to get down through if I want to try and cross where that tree is. Now I'm going to play the chicken route and go up through here, well, back through that way. I don't wish to have a dunking in the creek today with my backpack on and everything else. Dun dun dun! I got caught on a little jungle vine down there, which tied me up for a little bit, but got through. I don't want to get too close to this ledge. Could cause a bit more of a landslip. You can see it's overhanging there. I'll stay a good couple of metres back from that one, thank you. Ain't no way I'm going down there. Looks like I'll have to do the little concrete crossing and get my boots wet, but that's okay. Plenty of little options to drop down in here. Yeah, I think I will. I know that where that little concrete cutting is, or crossing, it's got some pretty high banks. So it's going to be a little bit tricky there. I might have to go back inland a bit to do the crossing. Beautiful. Lovely little rapid there. That one would be fun on a kayak or a canoe, if that branch wasn't there. Man, the horseflies here are terrible. But I'd rather have them than mosquitoes. I reckon the crossing's just around that bend after that big log on the right hand side, or the big tree. Alrighty, here's some funky looking footprints. They almost look like they're bird-like. Maybe could be a small emu by the looks of it. You've got the rounded heel there, and then it looks like a bit of a toe coming out. It's got like a little dimpled effect in there, almost like a golf ball. And then this one here looks like mainly just two toes. So you've got the heel there, you've got a big toe coming through the pointy toe bit, running down, and then another toe there. Not kangaroo. I've seen plenty of kangaroo tracks here when they come down to the water's edge for a drink, but I think these might be emu. I've had a scout around in this other little area, but not much else. There's one there, it's got a bit of size. Can't make out any shape up this way though, because it turns to rock. Here's a couple more footprints. I think these are definitely emu. I don't know if the light's gonna show these properly. There's two prints heading out away from the creek, so coming back towards me, and then one bigger footprint heading towards the creek. Probably just coming down for a drinky.